Hello, everyone, and welcome to an exciting episode of Where Are They Now? Today's episode is Where is Crash Bandicoot? That question and more will be answered here today. Crash Bandicoot, first of all, is a series of games revolving around the primary character, Crash. There have been several different companies involved with the development and release of Crash Bandicoot. The first four games were created by Naughty Dog and is probably the most widely known company associated with the franchise other than Activision. In total, there are 10 games in the series that do not count. I do not count the racing games or the party games or anything of that nature. In most of the games, he is going up against the series' main antagonist, Dr. Nero Cortex. Crash has several friends and family members whom are present in the series and are constantly in need of rescuing from time to time. Where is Crash now, however? Well, there have been lots and lots and lots of chatter about Crash revivals and reboots going all the way back to 2013. Most have speculated who even owns the rights to the Crash franchise. Officially, according to Sony, the rights still belong to Activision. According to Activision, they are looking for new ways to revive the franchise, or do a reboot, or a continuation. Now, I do want to be clear on something. I don't know why Activision has decided not to reboot the franchise, or have a new game, or try to bring Crash back in some new form. But it is not because the game isn't successful, and it's not because the game couldn't be successful once again. In fact, this franchise is one of the very few Western or American games to be successful in Japan. Japan typically does not enjoy the type of gameplay that Americans do. Americans enjoy and get a lot of video games from Japan, but not usually vice versa. And Crash Bandicoot holds several records in Japan. So it's still continued to be very popular over there and here through anime, through comics, and different occasional appearances in different TV shows related to Skylanders, most typically. However, nonetheless, Crash will make a comeback this past year he did in Skylanders, which was released in 2016. And a remake of the original three Crash games has been set to be released in June of 2017. Now, this is just my speculation, but likely if they bring the game back, it won't be a reboot. Instead, it will be some type of continuation to the franchise, most likely. But this new release coming out June of 2017 is probably Activision and Sony both testing the waters to see if Crash could be successful in one way or another. Now, most all of us who grew up playing PlayStation knows that Crash was a lot of fun back then. It's just another one of these games that it's a platform type game. Most platform type games of this nature have kind of fallen victim to the open world concepts that most gamers have come to really enjoy and really take advantage of nowadays. And so that has also caused some problems. There have been other games that we have discussed on Where Are They Now, such as Sonic, that has kind of fallen victim to the same problem. Going forward, I don't see this as being an issue. I think platforming games like Crash, like Sonic, even really Spyro, um, can still be very successful. Most people are looking for a game that has a good story element to it, good controls, good gameplay, uh, and we can tolerate games that are linear so long as they really make up for it in the storyline and the fun and enjoyment of play. I think Crash Bandicoot has really out of at least Sonic um, has the most success or has the most chance of being successful at at platform gaming. and people playing it and liking it. It still has a huge following. There's still a lot of people who want to see the game make a comeback. I think Activision could use this to their advantage, but like I said earlier, a lot of platform games are just not as successful nowadays, and so they may be hesitant because of that. Anyways, thank you for listening and watching this video. Please check out our site, ultimategeeknews.org, to read some additional content. We review a lot of applications and games, and particularly our niche is the mobile application market and mobile game market, where we give reviews on quite a few very interesting games there. So check us out. Thank you.